Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's we're going to delve into one of the Excel powerful lookup function, the mass functions. Whether you are a Excel novice or a seasoned pro, you are going to find this function incredibly useful for finding and manipulating data in your spreadsheet. So let's dive right in. First, let's start with the basic. The match function is a Excel function that allows you to search for a specific item in our range of cells. It then returns the relative position of that items within the range. So this can be incredibly useful for tasks like creating dynamic formulas, looking up data and more. Okay, so let's begin by understanding the sentence of the match functions, and I'm gonna just write here the match function. Then here first argument is the lookup value, the value you want to find. Okay, the next one or next argument is the lookup array, so the range of cell you want to search within. Then the next one is the match type, so this is the optional. This parameter is specify the type of match you want, exact match, less than or greater than. We will get into more details about this shortly. Okay, so I used here and I prepared a data set with the cell and also the cell report with that 20. Then I want to find out like the salesperson with the index functions. Just I can say this will be the result. Then I use here the mass functions. So typing here the first one. If I want to use here something, this one, then use the lookup array. So I want to use this array. The next one, I want to use the exact match. So write here the 0 and close it, hit on the OK. So here got it, the error because we didn't input the any name in there. So let me use, and if I gonna say this will be the Harlan caliber, just I can say this is kind of the example and hit on the OK. Then again I'm gonna use this one, then make it this one and correct it on the OK. Now we got it the positions of the according selection in here for. Okay, so by this way you can easily use it, but here I used here the 0 because I use this one the exact match. Now instead of the 0, if I use here like the match type, or I can say the and negative one, or I use the this one. So before that I want to change here the different one. Okay, so I want to use here, then again I just say this will be the like 47, or I can just say the 5, this one, then use here the match function, then use the lookup value, this one, then use the from here the next one. So I want to use here the 1, then close it, hit on the OK. So here we got it, the result is we got the 1 in there, but I will do first here and use here the different way, like make it descending the current selection, or I can use the ascending this one, use the continuous selection, and here we got this is 1 because we say that this is less than, and here we got the position in 3. Okay, now instead of the 45, if I gonna say this will be the 4700, hit on the OK. So here we got it. Therefore, so this is the way you can easily use. And if I use here the instead of the for 1, I can just the negative 1 here. We got it the not available because we use here the descending order, or I can just do in here this selection, this one, and make it the current selection, and here we got it So this is the ascending wise. Okay, so that is for today's tutorial on the math functions, and you have learned to using the exact match and approximate match. Thank you for watching.